Hey everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And the Culture Study is where we check out K-pop music videos from brilliant K-pop artists. And I give you my honest thoughts and opinions on them as both a video producer, a Korean American, and as a lifelong K-pop fan. Hi guys, my name is PD. It's nice to meet you. And today we are checking out Rockstar by xikers. This is an additional title track that xikers was promoting with Tricky House. We checked out Tricky House when it came out, and it's phenomenal. Phenomenal. I don't know what else to say. It is one of the most bonkers debuts I've seen, both in terms of music and in the music video. And so it was incredible, and I'm very, very excited to check this out. I will be doing a listening party for this on my Patreon this month, so if you want to check that out, it's going to be on my Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. You can just simply hit the like button down below or leave a comment down below, which helps out a lot. All right, let's get into the video. This is Rockstar by xikers, and this is your form of therapy. By the way, I have not done the listening party yet, so I also haven't heard this song. Ten out of 10! Oh, I don't even need... I can't pay attention to this video. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know, people ordinarily go that hard for like the last 20 seconds of the video. Oh, that shit was sick. I have to see that again. Oh my goodness. Wow, the combination of the electronica and the rock is incredible. Oh my God! This group is just... Wow! Wow! Wow. Oh, wow. The first word that literally comes to mind is just straight up breathtaking. I I could not breathe. Wow. xikers consistently, both in Tricky House and now with Rockstar, one of the few groups that I can say one for one, both music and music video wise, just right now they're 10 for 10. They have not missed, and they went beyond the limit of beyond the what's expected boy group debut twice now. That was incredible. And all right, hold on. Let's talk about this more. Okay. Rockstar by xikers. What the hell is that? What was that? I loved how by combining both electronic aspect to the song and the rock aspect to the song, they gave the song a lot of momentum. It was very fast, but it was also very heart-pounding, very hard-hitting, and emotional too. Especially if you look at the lyrics, it's a lot about breaking free, and you could really kind of feel that. But xikers, what they captured in this video is like that. I feel like the most live action, crazy visual representation of, I don't know, like an anime scene of like a person breaking free. Especially that ending scene with the dancing in like that whirlwind / tornado. There was that one shot where they're flying over and there's like that splash page freeze frame, which was also incredible. And it's just, they are such a tasty group. Like everything about them, both from the video to the dancing to the rapping to the vocals, I have not literally a single complaint. They went above and beyond in each section. And even just listening to Rockstar, even just listening to those first opening 10 seconds, which we're going to go back to right now, I already knew the song was going to be incredible. I mean, just even the way it starts, I think we can all attest to, there are just songs where when you hit them, you're like, okay, this is going to be an instant hit, right? And unless a chorus is overwhelmingly disappointing, it usually winds up being that way. You know, when a song is really, really good. And I would say Rockstar even more than Tricky House. Tricky House, I feel like when the chorus came, it was like a shock, but also a surprise for me. Whereas the chorus for Rockstar, it wasn't a surprise or a shock. It was kind of like, okay, like this is exactly what I knew was going to happen, but it still hits you incredibly hard. That video was super dope. Just as dope as Tricky House in a completely different way. So let's go ahead and check that out again. You know what this song is? This song is very similar. It's one of the songs that is definitely influenced by like the Kid Laroi, Justin Bieber song "Stay." Like it's not the same pattern, but it's definitely like it's ever since that song came out, there are definitely like way more synth-based electronic, much more minor key sounds that are in this kind of pattern, I feel like. And then adding in like the very fast rock sound. Oh my God. I love his voice. Wow. They're making a very big concerted effort to edit this matching their top line. Oh, hold on. My goodness. Oh, wow. Oh, I love that. This is literally a half-second shot. It's a half-second shot. Oh, I love that. I love how it just comes in for a split second. You really have to be paying attention to look out for it. And by the way, my God, they made this scene look really good. Also, what I really appreciate is they actually watered down. They actually hosed down this set. So, yeah, this definitely isn't rain because this is indoors. So, oftentimes, especially on movies or filmmaking sets, you're going to find that when they film night scenes, especially professional crews, they hose down the streets so that if there's any kind of lights in the background, it reflects off the surface of the ground and it makes it look prettier. And they did that for the whole scene here, which they're dancing, so I don't know how safe that is, but I'm sure they knew what they were doing. But that way, when you see the light from above and you see the backlight behind them, the warm backlight behind them, the way it's reflecting, see how it looks like it's like a puddle and how it's like continuing and it's rippling. It wouldn't look this pretty and the scene would look a lot flatter if they hadn't done that. So that's really cool. God. I love the way they're using the drone shot to follow the spirits. How did they do that transition? My God. Wow. Wow. God. Wow. That's crazy. Wow, there's no smoke in this scene. Wow. Their VFX artist is crazy talented. By the way, I love the color grading on this too. It's so gorgeous. Like they've got like this teal, like this cyan teal in the shadows. It makes it look much more angsty. Wow. Wow. All right, here we go. Hold on, who is this? That voice. Who is that? My God, I need this kid's name because I love his voice. When he says 그르렁대, that sounds, his tone is really nice. 현우, interesting. 현우, my goodness. I like your voice, 현우. Oh, I love that kick and right into the camera too. Oh. So something that's really cool about this video, before we get into that second dope chorus, they really edit this really well, where they're playing with the pacing, where here it's really fast and it's just kind of like in your face, shaky handheld, mixing it with these slow motion shots. It's what gives it that kind of much more reckless emotional feeling because it's fast, slow, fast, slow. My God, that just looks like, it looks like the title card for like a Netflix show poster. Like that is such a splash page, a splash page look from like an anime or a manga. Like they all exude such protagonist energy, don't they? I think that's something that's really special and kind of spicy about xikers. They're all crazy. I respect that. And whichever, I don't know who came up with that shot idea. You're all wild. Wow, that's really interesting. And then this shot right here. The shot I mentioned previously where they were in the warehouse, this is that same shot, and you can see the set hosed down. This shot, they have no lighting. Previously, they used one big bright white backlight and then hair light, and then they had a bunch of warm backlights. And now they're actually using the sunset for this portion right here. Except the sunset, the color of the sunset matches the warm of the lights, except they were like tiny little lights scattered across. And then now towards this big finale, they're just using the natural sunlight and it just looks like this one bright light of energy. So it tricks your brain into thinking like there's a pattern. And that's just amazing editing. Yeah, like during like the big that holding a step, that was amazing. Wow. One, two. Wow. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot his name. I will not after this, but his performance impressed me so much in Tricky House. And then that dance solo at the end, that was incredible. This is like one of the best like family groups to ever debut, because I have never heard a group that sounds so much like their brother group and sounds completely different at the same time. Like really, it's just like the soul is there, right? That KQ sound, sharing the same producers, I'm sure will do that. And they do similar vocal tricks, I think, when they're producing the song. But my God, their energy is so completely different. ROCKSTAR, this video. Whew. All right, so ROCKSTAR, on a visual level, I love this video a lot more than Tricky House, in two different ways. Just because this is much more of like, it's like a roller coaster. And actually, so is Tricky House. Maybe it's because I haven't seen it in a couple months, but Tricky House does a pretty good job of that too. But maybe this one because they're not trying to, with Tricky House, they're trying to get in your head and they're trying to mess with your mind. They're trying to, I don't know. How do I describe this? I just like ROCKSTAR more. In terms of just like the visual look of the video, it's, I think it's just more emotional. The editing, it's a lot more engaging. And I don't know, it makes me empathize with them really hard. But then Tricky House, I really liked the direction of that a lot more than this. Just because that one was like obviously super crazy creative, and it was kind of like the lead title. But still, this video, amazing. Very performance heavy. I think a lot more than the other one. Or is it? I can't tell. Oh my God, did they make... I'm sorry, I'm remembering stuff about Tricky House right now. Did they make two perfect music videos? That's usually extremely difficult, because oftentimes when people do two lead title track videos, one is going to be a little bit more, big budget than the other. But it's more like this is just like a lighter, brighter version, but still maintains that heavy, fast, kind of wild visual look of the video. and then Tricky House is kind of like the much more darker version of it. But holy shit, I think xikers released 2 perfect music videos that are, I think, some of the best videos I've ever seen. And that's speaking largely from a creative side. Like, this is such a fun video. It's a video with a lot of replayability value. It feels like there's a story that starts and ends, and it feels like, and a lot of music videos are like that, obviously, but it feels more like the feeling you get when you go to like watch a Marvel movie for the first time, and you're just like in awe at like the crazy stuff that happens, and it's just like, how did they do this? And that's kind of the vibe that xikers gives me. It's just, I'm kind of in awe at how high quality this is, and how heightened my emotions feel right now reacting to this. In terms of music, I would have to listen to Tricky House a lot more, but I think Rockstar is definitely more of my vibe. I'm very much more into like the synth and electronic stuff, and rock stuff. That's not to say I didn't love Tricky House, obviously, but I think Rockstar is like way up my alley. Wait, that's so crazy. How do we get to that chorus from that beginning? Wow. Hold on. Let me just listen to this chorus again. 1, 2. Oh my God. From here? Oh my God, that's such a drastic change. Oh my goodness. This is like some straight up crazy drum and bass stuff. Wow. I love this. All right. In terms of Rockstar, I'm going to give both the video and the song like an 11 out of 10. I mean, it was a 10 out of 10 the moment I heard that opening. So I figured it's going to exceed a 10, and it definitely does. That song is legitimately crazy. I've been listening to Tricky House a ton, and I have not listened to that rest of the album. And so I cannot wait to even do this listening party. But now I have something else to binge. Rockstar. My God, I'm so glad I waited to check this out with you guys. Guys, let me know what you think about xikers ROCKSTAR in the comments down below. I'd love to know, what's your personal preference, Tricky House or xikers? You know, there is no right or wrong answer. I think I like the video for Rockstar and the song better just because it's more my taste. I don't think it's actually better than Tricky House. I actually think Tricky House and Rockstar are the exact same crazy quality, just with completely different tones and messages. But I think just Rockstar is more my vibe. So that's my pick. Would love to know yours. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. That was a very breathtaking experience. I feel like every time that tornado showed up on screen, it was just sucking the life right out of me. I could not breathe until the video was over. I'd love to know what your guys' initial reactions were like when you watched this. Were you as just, what the fuck, just bewildered as I am? Let me know. If you want to support the channel, remember you can always visit our Patreon. We don't have any other bonus xikers content other than our listening party, but that will be out later this month. If you want to support the channel for free, though, you can always just like the video down below and leave a comment as well. If you want to check out our other videos, make sure to check them out over here. I have a subscribe button for you, like right here, and we'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.